So I've been breaking down these pelts. I've been using the rope and the cable, like the coated cable technique, but I've also been using like a 2x4, kind of like a beam. It's supported vertically, and I'm doing the pushing, technique back and forth. That really, gets the triceps all fired up. So what I have been doing is, you can see the kind of where the oil is, just pulling them back and forth, one way to the other, and then all the way down the body, or I should say the hide. But I've done those two, and then I still have these two yet to do. So I did 5 rounds yesterday. I'm gonna try and do another 5-ish today, and then I'm gonna start trying to really work on breaking them horizontally here. So we'll see how it goes, man. It's my first time, so.
When you start looking at them all at one time, you'll start seeing these patterns. Now you're learning. You're learning how to be attractive. The way of an animal getting to some form of stimulus that you put there for them, whether it be.
So just let me demonstrate this for you real quick. So I mean, it's already pretty good. You can see how that white's really starting to buzz through. I've got to get that, but she's soft. I mean, for the most part, but we're going to try and get it as good as we can. So, like I said, the one way I was doing it was to push like down on that rope or cable. And then I've also just been kind of coming back and forth. And this kind of works your back a little bit, arms, so you can do the triceps pushing, and then if you want to get your biceps going, for your shoulders and your back. But you can see how you really start to break those fibers up and get it. It's working nice, man. Something else that I've also been doing with these is just taking this brush. It's it's a very mild bristle, but it is the steel metal or the steel bristle brush. But I'm just kind of trying to break up some of this extra stuff, and it's also picking up some of the hair that was left on it from. So I'm just trying to clean it up a little bit. And also hoping that it'll break up some of these fibers. I have seen guys use like a bench grinder with a really soft bristle and break them down that way too. I don't have a bristle brush for my grinder, but it might be something I look into getting. And the face is really tough, so up here, this is where I like to really kind of get into it. And it'll help break that face open. Kind of soften those ears up a little bit better. I mean, I'm really trying to put some force on here. So I don't know if this is the right way. I'm just saying this is what I had. And I thought, well, maybe I could use it, not only clean it up a little bit by getting the leftover hair and some of that tumbling grit. Gee, Christmas. But like I like to go like the vertical, and then I like to kind of work them horizontal too. So. And then just be mindful. There are, you do have soft areas. You're down at your belly is a little soft, up here on the neck's a little bit soft. So, just be mindful when you're doing it. Like, it's getting a little aggressive there. This has actually really helped this a lot. But you can tell I need to get these fibers in the middle here broke up. All right, man, I'll get back with you. I spent some time breaking these, and pretty good. Turned out nice, really. I ended up getting 3 more back, so I'm gonna start getting these worked on. They're a little oily, they just kind of came out, so I'm gonna let them dry. But we did a couple others, and they got a little matted. So I don't know exactly what that's from, but we're kind of guessing, or we're kind of making an assumption that we might have put too many in to start off. For the size of the equipment that he has, we might have put too many pelts in to start off, and or didn't have them dry enough. So just with them getting matted up and fur balls in them, it's kind of weird. But luckily, I'm going to try and salvage the rest of it. So everything else that I can use, I'm going to try and cut it out and salvage it, and then just move forward and keep going from there. But should have about 5, maybe 15 done by the weekend. So hopefully maybe 10 more done by the weekend. We'll just keep rolling, see how it goes. Just a little tip, you can use a little electric leaf blower. It'll really fluff your fur up, especially if you grab the base of the tail, blow up into it. I also ended up getting a couple more barrels. So I gotta get them put to use. I gotta go package up an order.